Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel. As you probably know, if you have probably already know, I posted 2 videos yesterday. That was my assumptions video, part 1 and part 2, and my other video which was period talk, period tips and something else. And that lighting is bad. Right, so that was what it was about, so it was really interesting. So today's video is about, wait for it. First of all, what you have to do is, if you aren't already subscribed to my channel, please subscribe, click that subscribe button, then smash that notification bell so you don't miss any of my videos. So, let's roll into the video. Today's video is about top worst things ever in life. So, if these things ever happen in your life, be really worried about it, okay? So, basically, there's a lot of different things. So, first thing is the worst thing in life, I think, is having periods. Quote me if I'm wrong, but I think it's bad because when you have periods, it's like really bad for women because it's something they're going to have until they're like probably in their end of their 40s, probably when they're until the middle of 40s, and then they'll start getting like their change of life. So as every older woman, when older women come that age, they'll not get periods, but until you're that age you still get periods. So I just think it's the worst thing in your life, having a period, because it's blood, it's periods, it's cramps, it's being moody. I don't know, but let me know in the comments if you really think it's that bad. The next thing is getting up for school early. Well, who doesn't really not like getting up for work, getting up for school, getting up for anything early? So say you have to go up about 7 or 8, or 6:30 or 8:30. It's really annoying that you just want to stay in for an extra hour and your clock is off at 5:30 or no 5:30 or 7, and you're like, oh, that I need to get up for school. And you just want to snooze the button, and that's what everyone loves. So that's another thing, that's the worst thing in life, is getting up for school and having periods, okay? Let me know down in the comments if you think I'm right, or if you have any other suggestions of what's worse in life. Let me know, I'd like to know your ideas. Next thing is we all have to die. I think this is one worst thing in life because we're all guaranteed going to die. Snowy's going to die, I'm going to die, everyone in my life is going to die, and everyone who is out in the world is going to die. We're all guaranteed going to die whenever we die. So I think that is one thing we're guaranteed. So if you think I'm wrong, let me know, but I think that's the worst thing in life, is you're all going to die, and getting up for school early is another thing, and having periods. So I think that's really bad. The next thing is betrayal. Now, when I say betrayal, I mean like it can be like with a friend or anybody, so it can be like a parent. Betrayal, I think, means that if someone betrays you, they betray your trust. And like if they like say you tell someone a secret, like it could be about yourself and you don't want everyone gossiping about it, they could all start whispering about you, and that's like betraying you, like betraying your trust, because you trusted them to hold that secret for you and they just betrayed it. So I think that's a massive issue if someone goes and betrays your trust. Like if they're meant to be your best friend and they go and betray it, they're not a friend. So I really think that that's a bad issue. So let me know in the comments if you have any betray issues, that if you've trusted a friend, you've trusted anybody in your life and they've just betrayed you like that. It's really nasty. So betrayal, we've all have to die, getting up for school early, and having periods. So that's 4 so far worst things in life. So the next thing is loss. Now, when I talk about loss, I talk about a lot of different things. So I don't really want to really talk about this, but we're going to have to talk about it. So let's talk about it. If anyone has lost someone in their life, that's really sad for people. Like if you've lost someone that is really close to you, a friend, a lover, a mother, a father, anything, an uncle, that's a loss. Or a cat, it's a loss that you've grieved for. So I'm going to just basically tell you all. So about a year ago, I actually hate talking about this topic, but we're going to talk about it. So if the worst thing in life I've experienced is my uncle. My uncle killed himself. So that was a loss for me. Basically, it's like a grief. So I've never really grieved over anything. And then he killed himself. So that was something that I took on board. And some people have mental issues, and some people have mental problems, and some people just can't talk to people, and some people think that doing that is better off. Like, I'm not happy anymore, I want to be out of this world, I don't really care about my life. Okay, we all feel like that. That's why we all need to talk and get help. So that is one of my issues. That is my top issue this year, or whatever it is. I've lost someone close to me. I've lost my uncle Kieran. He died. He killed himself. So that is pretty bad. And for someone who can talk about it without getting teary, shows that I'm dealing with it. I grieve some days. I have good and bad days, but I'm grieving mostly about it. So another thing is, that's another thing. So loss, betrayal, we all have to die, getting up for school early, and having periods. That's 5 things so far. Next thing is depression. The worst thing ever in life is having depression. Now, depression is like when you feel like you're depressing yourself, you don't know what to do. You're so sad, you're down, you're just not yourself, you don't want to be anywhere, you want to be in bed, you want to be away from people, you're isolating yourself from people. That is depression. And I'm just going to say straight out, I am suffering with depression at this minute. That I'm finding help for it. I know I'm depressed myself because I'm crying every so often. I'm teary, and I'm not teary for no reasons. There's a lot of things I'm depressed because of. Sometimes I just feel depressed. I just have got like this, and I'm looking for help for it. So depression is a very bad thing. It's something, it can kill mental, and it can kill. That's why people get depressed and then they kill themselves, because they don't think there's any way out. So depress, loss, betrayal. We all have to die. Getting up for school early and having periods. 6 things. The next thing is pain. Now, quote me if I'm wrong, the 10 worst things in life is pain. Pain is really bad, because say if you've got a bad stomach, you've been sick, you've a sore ear, it's really bad. You just don't feel good in yourself, and that's the worst thing that you could have. But I don't know, maybe it's not that bad of an issue. Anyway, let me know in the comments if you think it's that bad. Bullies. The worst thing in life is bullies. Now, if I can relate to people, I can say bullies are just cowards. Well, I don't know exactly about bullies, but I do know bullies are just they're just kind of people that think they can bring someone down to their level because they've such a bad life. Bullies are people who pick on people who have got something different about them, who look a bit different, their hair is different, they have different clothes, they act different. And that is part of being different. Everyone is different. I'm different. Everyone is different. If we were all the same, it would be stupid. Basically, bullies are people who they think they can get what they like. And no, bullies are kind of people that they bully people and pick on people because they don't have anything else to do. And they think that picking on little kids and owning it makes them big. They're the bullies. They're the people who have to go and make somebody else feel so miserable about themselves. And maybe some people is feeling miserable about themselves. People who are getting bullied out in the world are coming home and crying and upset and don't want to be at school because they're getting picked on by people. And the people's making fun out of them. And I know a lot of people get bullied nowadays that if there's something different about them you're not in with, you don't do something, you don't smoke something, you don't drink something, you don't wear something, you don't do something, it makes you different, and people might say, oh, she's not with it. Who fucking cares if you're not it? Who fucking cares if you don't smoke it? Who fucking cares if you don't drink it? Who cares if you're not with the right people? Who cares if you're with a bunch? Who cares if you don't want to go to something, or you don't want to be part of a group, or you don't want to be part of bitch girls? Who cares? They just want you to be a part of their gang. And what the baddest thing about that is, it's sad, because you should be with people you want to be with. And if you want to be with people who's like your own, like people like yourself, like who's like not as cool as them, we don't all have to have cool friends. I'm telling you something now, I don't have cool friends. I don't have girls who smoke weed. I know people who smoke weed, but I'm never going to touch weed. Never going to touch cocaine. I know cocaine, I know you sniff it, snort it, but I'm never going to touch it. I know what cocaine can do to you. It can mess your brain up, and it can mess your head up. And it's really bad for you because it can do a lot of mental things to you, and sometimes you can get an overdose on it. So never want to touch that. I will probably have a drink, maybe like beer. I don't know. I don't really know, but it depends. I think I might I like Coors Light, which is really nice beer, but I just can't get enough of fizzy drinks and Slur and Coke. I prefer a fizzy drink quicker than an alcohol drink because I am sensible in ways. I can act immature sometimes, but I am sensitive when it comes to stuff. I don't, like, I have got good friends. I don't have bullies. Nobody, okay, I have got bullied in the past. Okay. Everyone's probably looking at me going, why did I ever get bullied? I've got so much. Yeah, it's the people that have nothing to do, like they're ugly. Okay, say a girl's ugly and she looks at you and she goes, oh, she's so it, she's so perfect, I love her, I want to be her. She's lovely lips, she's lovely hair. Let's go bully her because we've nothing better. We're not perfect. They pick on you because you've better grades, because you're beautiful. They're not like you. They want to be you. Trust me, everyone. You're never gonna be me. Never gonna be me. You can't get a thing of light blonde hair or light brown hair and put in your hair and get highlights in and start doing my face. There's only one Nicole who looks like me. There might be thousands of girls called Nicole, but there's only one bloody Nicole. And I just think it's very sad if you want to be me. It's not, when I get hate comments, I don't mind. I don't really care about them. I just let them slide. And I do get really angry if someone says something bad about me. Yeah, of course I do. But I think it's really sad for people to want to be me, because I know I probably get loads of lovers and loads of haters, and that's perfect. I don't mind that. But bullies are bad people, and if you're a bully, if you're bullying someone, if you're making someone's life hell, if you're picking on them, if you're making them do something, why are you doing that? Because it's just not right. And then, like, when you go to, like, you see these, like, junior discos and stuff like that, like, and then you see, like, you get in with a crowd and, like, people are like, oh, let her join in and go on, take something. Like, just people think if you don't do it, you're not with it. What the fuck does that mean? So if I don't take weed, I'm not with it. Good luck, I don't care. Honestly, have a nice life, I don't care. Like, if it really means that much, if people think getting off their head when they're 15 or 16 or 14 or whatever age you decide to get off your head with drugs or alcohol, you're a fool. Like, because I know straight away, I'm 17, I have never touched drugs in my life. Like, when I was probably younger, like 10, I think, my dad used to, like, have a cigarette or something, but, like, he was messing or something, and, like, he let me take a smoke of it, and I was like, I would never touch cigarettes. Cigarettes are rotten. They're vain. I would not even touch them. The only thing I love is my Nutella bars. Breakfast time. I love all these. I ate 6 of these in a day. And everyone probably thinking, I love my food. Oh, I love my food. I'm a teenager. I love my food. I will eat 6 of these. I'll drink slur. I don't care. You don't like that? That's fine. I don't really care. That's nice to know. Anyway, moving on, okay? So I've discussed bullying enough. I think we all get what bullying is. People pick on each other, call them names, whatever. I'm sorry if people are being bullied out there and don't feel like they can talk to anyone. There is help. There's plenty of people who can listen to you. Talk to your friend, talk to your parents, talk to your cousins, anybody. Anyone will listen to you. I know that bullying is really bad because you don't want to go to school and it makes you feel sick. But please talk out and talk to people, and people can help you. So if you are getting bullied, please feel free to share in the comments and let me know what's the situation, and maybe I can help out and advise you how to go about it. So the next thing is the worst thing in the world. I think it's the worst thing. Rape. I think rape is the worst thing. So rape is kind of like when... Right. But rape is like when somebody is like very... I don't really know what it is. It's like... they're like... They force you to do something. So if you know what I mean. So rape is basically raping somebody. It's not a nice thing. It's cruel. There's a lot of sick people out there who will just do that because they just think it's normal. It's not normal. And people will deny it because they don't want to be made feel like they're the people responsible for what they've done. Rape is something serious because someone is left with that for their life. It's there with them. Every time if they go with if they meet a guy or something and like they start getting really close with him and they do things and they can't do things because the person's always reminded of the other person because what he left her with, like. And I think rape is really bad for people because it makes people kill themselves. Everything makes people kill themselves in this list. Rape, bullying can make you commit suicide. I'm being straight with you, sir. It can make you not want to be here. It can make you shut down. It can make you go eating disorder. Pain, depression, loss, anything can make you go like that because we're all human. And I just think rape is really bad, and I think there should be I think it's just cruel to do something like that to someone just because like, if someone says no and they don't want to do something, like, respect them. Respect that they said no in their own privilege. They said no, they don't want to do it. So you've no right to force yourself on someone. It's just sick. So the next thing is drugs. Right, the worst thing in life is drugs. Well, I know the names of drugs, okay? I think no one should touch drugs because drugs get you hooked and drugs make you addicts and drugs can fuck your whole head up. Drugs can make you addicts. So there's a lot of different drugs. There's heroin, there's cocaine, there's weed, there's dope, there's loads. I don't know any more of them. I just don't want to know any more of them. Okay, so a lot of people do drugs. A lot of people take drugs. A lot of people do drugs because they think it's cool. People snort, people do it. They just do it because they want to be cool. Trust me, if you don't take drugs, it's not that you're not cool, it's just because you have a brain. If you have a brain, your brain will tell you not to use drugs. My brain tells me straight away, if I was at a party, if I was out with girls and there was like cocaine, my brain would be telling me don't touch this stuff. Why they're going, yeah, go on, touch it. I'm like, no, I'm out of here. I wouldn't care. If they want to be friends with people who are like that, then they're just welcome to them. Then that's just not friends. Friends are not like that. They're fake. That's fake friends. They're not real friends would not get you to touch that stuff. So that is all the 10 worst things in life. So let me know if you liked this video, if you didn't like it, if you liked it a little bit. I don't really mind. Let me know what you thought about it in the comments. So you're all probably thinking I know a lot about stuff in this. I don't know enough. I don't know anything. I just think it's really important that people don't bully people because it's not nice. So let me know in the comments what you think and give me a massive like in this video and make sure to hit the subscribe button, smash that notification bell so you don't miss any of my videos. So hope to see you all in my next video, and that light is too bad in the video, right? So hope to see you all in my next video, and hope you are all having a nice day. And Snowy, do you want to say bye bye? No, she doesn't want to. Snowy, come here. Say bye bye. Say bye to the camera. Snowy, come here. Say bye. Excuse me. No, you're not going to bite me stop again. Come here. Say hello to the camera. Say goodbye to the camera. No, come here. Come on, say goodbye to the camera. No, Snowy, please. Say goodbye to the camera. Say goodbye. No. In cat language, that means she doesn't want. Cat language. She doesn't want to talk. Alright, okay. So we'll say goodbye. Snowy, say goodbye to the camera. Go on. Say bye bye. I love you. Say bye bye. I love you. You're so cute. Right. So thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Love you guys. Mwah.